The question we need to ask today is, can Penelope outdo themselves? We've seen expression like Rio, Valencia, special toasted release, but can they really outdo themselves? Check out this episode. Penelope have always been the people's brand. If you've been around the whiskey sphere for a while, you will know that Penelope have always been about bringing new innovative stuff to the people. Danny, the master blender, have always tried his best to bring absolutely best taste to the folks without breaking your bank. September of this year, Penelope announced their estate collection. Now, you have to keep in mind that about a year ago, Penelope was acquired by MGP, their previous source of whiskey. Now they have a bigger collection, a bigger kind of sphere to get more product out of. So it makes sense that they bring us older, more age, and more complex stuff. So, September of this year, they announced the Estate Collection. This collection is made out of three different kind of release. The first kind is what we'll call the Founder's Reserve. That one actually have older barrels in it, but blended to perfection according to Danny. Then you have what they called their blended straight private collection. So the private collection is more of a different type of blend that actually came but about 9 to 11 years old. That was the private collection. That's a single one. But compared to the Founders Reserve have different batches. So you can find one batch, but not find another one somewhere. So there's like four different kind. You have lot B, C, D, E. So it's kind of fun to see different batch of blending and different mash bill. Then you have the third one, which obviously is their single barrel release. So that single barrel is literally different kind of barrels that they actually, I think it's two kind that was out. So you get to see two different single barrels. These were specially selected just to actually be amazing and be different. Now, like I said, if you never heard of Penelope, I'm gonna tag the interview I did before on my podcast right down here or up in the corner. You want to make sure that you check out that full interview to understand more about the founders of Penelope and how that MGP connection happened. But enough about the talk. Hey, it's cold outside. Do you know what you need? A sweater. Get yourself a Hood Sommelier sweater. This is on my shop link below. And if you use my code in the comment, you get to have a discount. Hood Sommelier, this is how you support the channel. Go on my store, copy you a shirt. Pretty cool. Today, I get the opportunity to try the private select of Penelope Estate Collection. So I'm quite excited to try this expression. Here it is, beautiful bottle right here in front of us. Is their Founders Reserve. Is 9 years old. It is 9 years old. Is their Founder Reserve 9 years old? And the mash bill is 74% corn, 20% rye, 1% wheat, and 5% malted barley. This batch is batch 24201, 9 years old. The ABV on this is 50.06%, which is exactly 101.2 ABV. So I'm very excited to try this. Let's go for it. Just had myself a pour. The color in this whiskey is insane. Look at this beautiful color. 9 years old is a 9 and 11-year-old blended, but 9 years old, look at this color. Insane color. Like just beautiful, beautiful color on this whiskey. Oh, the nose. The nose reminds me of fresh cut apples, nice peach marmalade, like very, very fruity on the nose, with a little spice coming through. But there is also something like savory, like remind me of figs and maybe chocolate or cocoa on the nose. It's quite interesting. But cheers, everyone. Ooh. Now I have to say, when it comes to Penelope, I'm biased. The reason why is really the master blender Danny never failed me yet. He has not failed me yet. So I am biased. But when we dive into this Penelope, I am it's very, very much so on the first sip immediately, very complex. It is very, very complex. Uh for one that is a private select, when I drink a whiskey, I want to feel. I want it to tell me a story. And this really is the story of meeting a new friend, and meeting someone that you have a connection with immediately. You feel warm inside. You want to talk to them the whole night, and that's how it feels here. It's the nose is attractive, it's beautiful, it's what you expect from a mature age bourbon. The taste, it is sweet on the palate, but not that sweetness that you get from like brown sugar. It's more that sweetener you get from just biting into a fig. The mouthfeel is literally like crass, round. It holds your whole mouth. In the mid palace, you get a little bit of that oak, but you also get this amount, insane amount of chocolate bomb and cherries right there. And the finish is savory. It's like those red fruit, apple peel, lemon zest, a little bit of cinnamon, and just a little dust in the back of that lemon zest. And it's dark but bright. It's like being in a rave in a dark room, but with just boom, 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 boom. It's it's delicious. It's the perfect, like, it's a perfect bourbon for me for uh those cold night. It's been a long day. You need something. It does not drink like 101. It drinks first older than 9 years, and obviously drinks a little bit hotter than 101, but it has just such an amazing mouthfeel. Like I'm salivating right now. It makes you come back to it. And the more I'm having it, the better it gets. The more that cinnamon, those apple peel, those oiliness are coming through, the more I'm feeling everything on it. It's it's just for me just um for me it's just amazing. It's amazing. I'm trying to find the SRP on this. Oh, this is a 79.99 bottle. You cannot find a 9-year-old bottle. Like I said, Penelope is always for the people. 101 proof, 11 year, I mean 9 and 11 year old blended at 79.99. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I, you can't find it anywhere. I always ask the question, can Penelope outdo themselves? And I always ask, like, can Penelope ever outdo themselves? And the answer is this bourbon right here. The answer is definitely this bourbon right here. If you've had Penelope, or you've tried Penelope in the past, make sure you check in here. Make sure you come in the comment. I would love to hear your opinion. If you've tried any of the Penelope Estate Collection, make sure you tell me which one is your favorite. But I'm telling you right now, Bourbon of the Year definitely may actually come in the running from this. Again, thank you for watching. Make sure you support the channel. Make sure to subscribe. Would love to hear more about you. Make sure you comment, share this with your friend. Would like to grow the channel. I would like to see more interaction in the channel. Would love to see more of you here. Till next time, cheers.